Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show how I carve these eyes in this wood spirit. My name's Jordy Johnson.
My name's Grumpy Jesse, and this is Carving Fusion by Jordy Johnson. See ya!
Peekaboo! Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing great. So I got this beautiful piece of cottonwood bark here. Me and my buddy Stu found a couple months back. So what I've noticed on a lot of my on the Facebook page I got of World of Wood Carvers, a lot of people are trying to make realistic eyeballs in their wood spirits, and well, it's a struggle, guys. The struggle is real. Even myself, I haven't done enough of them, so I still struggle with them myself. But in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to make, well, the most realistic eyeballs I can make. Real human eyes kind of thing. Or wizard eye, or wood spirit eyes. I don't know, whatever you say it. But, so what I'm going to do is quickly clean up this bark, carve the wood spirit, and I'll leave the eyes for last, and we'll try and go over the eyes. You know, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this video because the eyes just might not work out. So let's start with that. I'll blast this. I'm going to carve this whole piece. I'm going to carve a bunch of wood spirits and faces into this, but the first wood spirit's going to be here, and we'll try and, I don't know, I guess try and figure out the eyes. Figure out the eyes. Okay guys, so what I used to carve this face in was my Kutzall Extreme 1/8 bit, flame bit. Go to the description below to get these bits at the Kutzall site. Use the code CFusion to save yourself 5%. I also did use my Foredom flex shaft with the 1/4 inch Kutzall Extreme flame bit. Okay, 1/4 inch. The one that fits on the Dremels, or 1/8. So anyways, the mistake that I made with this, I can tell so far, is this side of the face going this way is shorter than this face. This side of the face, you can see, this side of the face is bigger and this one's shorter, but that's okay. I'll try and get through that. The eyebrows, this one's a little bit lower, but you want to have them kind of the same size just when you're first starting. So I don't know, guys. All I'm going to try and do is just like draw a little round thing here, I guess. Try and make them the same size. So all I'm going to do now is, see, I can see that one's a lot bigger. That one looks a lot bigger than this one because this side of the face is bigger. But it's a friggin' wood spirit, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's why I like carving the wood spirits and wizards and stuff like that. Okay, so I got this, this is a diamond burr in here. You guys can buy them in packs like this at your local Harbor Freight or Princess Auto or whatever for pretty cheap, like 10 bucks. But so I'm going to take my time on these eyes and try and make it look like a ball bearing inside there. Okay, if that makes sense. So, or like a marble inside there. I'm just going to try and make it round. Okay, so I'll start doing that. Okay guys, I guess I'll make this kind of like a talk through. So you can see up top there where I'm cutting right now, I've left that a little bit away from the eyebrow, so that can be your eyelid. You know, so there I am just cutting in my lines. This is when you really take your time. Like my Dremel's running at a pretty slow speed right now. My RTX Black & Decker's running at a slow speed right now. But now I'm just kind of trying to round it off. But you see that below the eyebrow? There's like an eyelid there. Just slowly rounding it off. So it's starting to look round in there. Trying to undercut, right? So the eyeball doesn't look like it's riding up on the bottom eyelid. Now here I am doing the next side. See how below the eyebrow there? That's where I'm cutting it, not right below the eyebrow. Give it a little bit of space so you can have like a eyelid. I don't know what I say makes sense. This is real time, speed. Just kind of rounding it off. Oh, shitty camera. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah. I like having my piece in my hand, being able to move it around, right? Because you can look at lighting's very important. I think I talk about that coming up soon, guys. I'm gonna make a video on lighting too, because lighting can really fool you. Just trying to make everything look proportionate and round it off. Excuse me, taking my time. Go back to the other eye. Undercutting. And then having to re-round it again after. Undercutting, feathering out my cut marks. Shitty cameraman, you're fired. Ah, damn, it looks like I'm gonna have to go back and edit that. Ah, okay, well. See how it's looking round in there? You got the top eyelid. Now I'm doing more undercutting. Just keep on going back and forth, doing it over and over again, guys, working it down. I'm sure there's way easier ways, other teachers or whatever, other people that do the eyes, but this is how I'm learning how I do it. And I always try and find the simplest ways. I know pro carvers, sorry about that, guys. I know pro carvers use chisels to round their eyes out and stuff like that, because it's a lot easier, because then you can get real sharp cuts, like for the undercuts and stuff. What a shitty cameraman. Making it more round. Actually, you know what? When I'm done talking here, I'm gonna go back and edit, and I'm gonna make the crop bigger so everything's in screen. So the cameraman's not that bad. He just needs to get it right the first time, okay? Just going back and forth, guys, over and over again. Undercut, make it round. Undercut, make it round. Till you think it's proportionate. The hardest part is making them round in there. That's the hardest part. See? You can see some depth in there now. Sorry about that. Okay. So I see how they're kind of round in there. They're not perfectly shaped round, but you can see that one's dented in there a bit. But you can see how I did it a bit lower than the eyebrows. Okay, so that's about that. I started the circle a bit lower there back, because that can act as your eyelid. Do you know what I mean? And you undercut underneath the eyebrows, and you round this eyelid. Here, let's see if I can do it quickly now. Sorry for the noise, guys. See, I'm just feathering the cut marks away. Hold on, sorry. Okay, see how they're undercut there now? Undercut means up underneath. Okay, it's always important to undercut your carvings, guys. You know, like undercut in the lip here, underneath the mustache, because in that way that gives you a shadow effect. Okay, so now the eyes are a little bit big. I could have made them more squintier. Okay, so we got our eyelids there. Now let's carve our bottom part of our eye in. I don't know, guys. I think I already screwed up. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this part in. Now I'm going to cut this part in. And then I'll put the pupils inside this part. Okay? So this will be like the bottom, I don't know if they're bottom eyelids or whatever, like the bottom part of your eyes. This is how I do it, guys. There's lots of different channels on how to do eyes, like real pros show how to do it with chisels and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do next, I'm going to switch over to one of these really fine tip diamond burrs. Maybe something like this, so that I can get some real thin cut lines in here. You know, look how skinny that is. I can cut this out real thin. Okay, because don't forget, we still got to have our age lines underneath here too. So let's see how this works. Okay, pause. Where's the pause button? Can't find the pause button. Okay, so I'm gonna make this look like round inside after I do this cut too. Just rounding them off. Okay, so now I gotta, lighting's very important too, guys. It's very important. So I gotta switch up this bit to a finer tip, because I'm just not getting the roundness that I want. So you guys, like I say in my other videos, it's great to have lots of different types of burrs on hand, so when you're carving, you know, you can just switch out. Like, don't be lazy, and I'm lazy, but don't be lazy and not switch out the burrs that you need. Now I can do a real thin undercut. Okay, just let me go over it quickly here. Lighting, guys, drives me nuts. What I'm doing is I'm feathering away my undercut so you don't see the cut mark. Okay, how's that? How are those? I can see undercut marks there. So now what I gotta do is I gotta find a real small spade burr to round. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look right here. See those? Those are cut lines. You don't want those lines to be in there. Even there. Yeah, I need to find a real small flame burr to get rid of those cut lines. Okay, so I'm going to find one here. Okay, I got this one. It's a little bit pointy, so you know you can dig in there. But you guys see how I got this burr sticking so far out? It's okay to stick it this far out. I normally suggest to put it all the way in and pull it out just a little bit. But you're running it so slow, you're not going to wreck your ball bearings, and you're not going to wreck your burr piece isn't going to bend. Okay, so I just got to quickly finish getting rid of the cut lines. And this, when I just like to repeat myself, guys, lighting's very important. Because in light, sometimes you'll see something, and then you're looking at a different direction of light, and then you're like, what the fuck's that line doing there? Trust me, it drives me nuts. Okay, so I think that's okay. I think those eyes are okay. No, good enough for me. It's freaking, I can see another cut line there. See, you look at it in different lights and you see, let's see if you guys can see a cut line right in there. See it? It's because I can't see it with the different types of lighting. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut deeper there. Good enough for me. We're not building the goddamn spaceship. Okay, so you can see there. It's hard to see in this, but you can see it's got its bottom lines there. So now, what you can do is you can carve your pupils in. I want this guy to look, let's see here, what's better? If he looks this way, or looks this way. I think he's looking more this way. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just get this, let's see here. Sorry guys if this video is seeming long and this is boring, but this is the way she goes. What I'm talking about is putting the pupil in. So I don't think you want to make the pupils too big. That's about right size. So I got this diamond burr. See how it's round there? Okay. So I'll sink that into where the pupil's gonna go. Okay, so he's gonna be looking this way. One. Two. There you go. So it might be hard to see the eyes in this video right now until I finish staining it. But you can see his bottom eyelids in there. I still gotta do his age lines under here. You know, that's when I can start taking this nose away a bit deeper too. Like the bridge, make it thinner. So, okay. Kind of seal cut. Ah, fuck. Might as well just keep going with it. Okay, I put my Kutzall burr back on. This is what I'm talking about, your burrs, guys. Okay, put your burr in. Okay, push it in and just pull it out. Okay, push it in all the way, pull out just a little bit. That way, if it gets stuck in there and you want to change your burr, you can unloose it, hit it down, and then the burr will come loose. Okay, so I'm just going to cut these goddamn age lines in right now. And round them off. Okay, so now I'm going to switch burrs again. I am going to go to my little, you guys can find these on the Amazon links I leave below. This is a little 20 pack. They're pretty cheap. Where's my normal cutter burr? Right here. Okay. This little tiny burr, run on edge to do sharp cuts for the age lines underneath the eyes. Okay, so let me get this going here. Now I'm getting rushed. What happens when you get rushed? You just start fucking shit up. Pardon my language. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do? See this? The pencil. I'm just gonna make a bunch of cut lines under here. Just like I do my mustache and beard hairs, okay? Some people, some kind of. Okay, that's how I do mine. So you're not really going to see these details till I finish it. So I hope this has been able to help somebody, but let me finish. Is that a cut line there? You know, you start tripping out because you think your cut lines, you think your lines are cut lines, but I don't know. So anyways, let me get this whole piece finished. So 1, 2, 3, 4 wood spirits on this sucker. Let me get them carved out, and I'll be back when I'm gonna stain it. Okay. I'm gonna crank some tunes, just go and just fucking give her. Taking progress, just mixing it all up together, having a good time. Having a good time, yep. Challenge yourself, guys. It's important.
What are you up to, Jordy?
Oh, not too much, Grumpy Jesse. What about you?
Oh, not too much. Just, just got in. Late night last night. You know my life. Hit and miss. Last night was a good night. Lots of chicks, lots of booze, and lots of rock and roll. Yeah.
That's wicked, Grumpy Jesse. Good to see you. Glad to see you not getting thrown back in jail, whatever.
Yeah, well, it's a hectic life, isn't it? Sure is. So, Jordy, that top wood spirit up there, which I don't like, but I do want to say something that, it's sure more a lot, sorry, I'm hungover. It's a lot more realistic looking with those eyes in there. Look at those eyes. Look at them. They're good eyes. They're not bad anyways, you're just learning. These ones down here don't have eyes. But I still like those ones, Jordy. They're just as whimsical looking. Do you know what I mean? So, Jordy, are you going to put some stain on this sucker? And then give it away or sell it and get it the hell out of here? Because you know me, I don't need any more friends kicking around here. Because I don't like people. Because, well, excuse me, I'm Grumpy Jesse. So what are you going to do, Jordy? You going to stain it? Excuse me again, man. I'm hurting today. Oh, man. You going to stain it? Yep.
Grumpy Jesse, I'm going to put that poly shade on it. I might do a few different colors. And then it's really comes, like, a piece like this, you don't even need to stain it. You can just put some oil on it. But, Grumpy Jesse, I love that poly shade. So I put the poly shade on there, and then I sand it with my flap sander, and well, it will really come to life after that. Trust me.
Okay, Jordy, I trust you, but make sure you sell this sucker. Because, you know, no more friends. See ya. Bye.
Excuse me. Okay guys, so here it is finished. So you can really see the eyes there now, right? So don't feel your carvings have to have eyes, guys. Excuse me. You know, you can cut up and underneath the eyebrows and they look just as cool. It's my opinion. You know, you'll get more money once you start carving the eyes like that when you want to sell your pieces. I like that guy's top hair. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, so this is just me having a good time. This is probably, I'd say, about an hour and a half carve. 2 hour carve for me, I'd say, tops, front to finish. Not bragging, but I'm just letting you guys know, like, it's how fast you can carve this cottonwood bark. It's so soft. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wood spirits in there. So this is going to be a shout out to my buddy Phil out there in Langley, British Columbia. He did a wicked carving of all these, like, it was a devil at the top with horns, and I gave him some cottonwood bark and he carved all these cool faces in there. So I've already done a few pieces like this with a few wood spirits in it, but this is probably the most. And you know, this isn't something I'd sell cheap, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I put effort into this piece. You know, especially the eyes. They really slow you down. And it's when you got to take your time and, you know, enjoy life and have fun. You know, when I was carving this whole piece, I was listening to old school metal music like Iron Maiden, old school Metallica, Slayer, and on Spotify, and I was just having a blast. Just cranking the tunes and giving her. So I hope everybody's good. And if you want to subscribe and like, there'll be more tutorial videos, and it's about having a good time. Sure is. What do you say about that, Jordy? I think you did a pretty good job, Jordy. Maybe you want to go beachcombing tomorrow or something, see if you can find any cool pieces of wood. Wait.